Well, the U.S. Department of Agriculture recently announced a plan to invest in climate smart agriculture. Here today to tell us all about it, Kayla Bergman, Senior Policy Associate with the Center for Rural Affairs. Kayla, how's it going today?
Great. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thanks for being here. First right off the bat, you might tell our listeners more about some of the work you do with the Center for Rural Affairs.
Absolutely. So again, my name is Kayla Bergman. I'm a Senior Policy Associate here at the Center for Rural Affairs, based out of our Nevada, Iowa office. The center has been around for almost 50 years, doing quite a bit of work related to this field, but overall to ensure vibrant rural communities. I specifically work on our federal ag policy portfolio.
Well, on Monday, the USDA announced a proposed multi-million-dollar investment here for a new program that's aimed at increasing cover crop acres. So you might tell our listeners what kind of a dollar amount we're looking at with this announcement and just what's going to be going on overall.
Absolutely. So this announcement was a joint announcement with this program, and then something else I'll talk about with the Conservation Stewardship Program. But first, this investment in cover crops for Iowa and 10 other states is a $38 million investment to add cover crop contracts within the Environmental Quality Incentives Program. So this is a working lands conservation program at USDA within their Natural Resources Conservation Service. So this program pays farmers to do cover crops while still farming. And this investment is, like I said, $38 million to address that backlog of cover crop applications.
Now, will Iowa be included in this program, and just how important is this investment overall?
Yeah, Iowa is included in this program, and 10 other states, like I mentioned, are included. The importance of this investment in cover crop money is important for, like I said, the backlog of cover crop applications that are out there. So farmers that are implementing cover crops see that initial expense. We do know that over time, that expense is reduced based on reduced inputs on the farm, but the initial investment of that seed and then termination of the cover crop in the spring can be offset by these federal programs. And so when a farmer has enrolled in this program or applied for the program and we're not accepted based on a lack of funding, this is really important that USDA is spending more money to make sure that those farmers have that funding needed.
And there was a second component to the announcement as well, a key change to the Conservation Stewardship Program. Can you tell us more there?
Absolutely. So up to this point, if a producer did not apply to renew their Conservation Stewardship Program contract after their first 5-year contract, if they did not apply to renew that contract within the same year that it expired, they would have to wait 2 years before applying to re-enroll. So this ineligibility not only applied if they did not themselves get the paperwork done, but if there was not even funding available for them, they would still have to wait that 2 years. So this change actually eliminates that 2-year waiting period, and will make it easier for farmers to re-enroll in the program after their first 5-year contract.
So, Kayla, overall, what was the standpoint from the Center for Rural Affairs on this announcement this week?
Yeah, we definitely are excited to see that USDA is investing money and rule-making changes to back up their interest in climate smart agriculture. So for us, that is really important that they are looking at working lands conservation programs. We know that the Environmental Quality Incentives Program and the Conservation Stewardship Program, like I've talked about today, are really important for our Iowa farmers and even farmers in neighboring states. So we are really excited to see that USDA is putting more money to the cover crops and then making this change within Conservation Stewardship Program.
Well, we appreciate the update today. Quickly before we go, I know that your group really offers a lot of tools and resources available for farmers and those that live in rural areas. How can they stay connected with the Center for Rural Affairs?
Yeah, absolutely. So our website is cfra.org, and we also have social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And so please follow us on those channels, as well as check out our website. We have updates on a daily basis related to this and other things related to rural communities.
Kayla, thanks again for coming on the program. Stay safe, and hopefully we can do it again sometime soon.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brent.
Again, that's Kayla Bergman with the Center for Rural Affairs here on the Iowa Agribusiness Radio Network.